Shares of Japanese electronics giant Toshiba have plunged for a second day in a row following news of more troubles at its US nuclear power division. The stock fell by 20%, the Tokyo Stock Exchange's maximum daily limit, before trading was stopped. Toshiba says it may have to write off billions of dollars because the cost of building 2 nuclear plants in the United States has risen above initial estimates. Well, joining me now for more on this is TRT World's senior business producer, Azhar Sukri, who's in the studio with me. Azhar, there were high hopes, weren't there, for Toshiba, and it all seems to have gone wrong. What happened?
Yeah, you're right. The nuclear division was supposed to be where its growth was going to come from. This latest share price drop apparently has been the biggest one-day fall in shares since 1974. So just to give you a scale of how big this current piece of news is, it's wiped out all the share gains it's had so far this year. What does this all mean, and what does it relate to? Well, it relates to its purchase of Westinghouse Electric, which is a major US electric generating company, and it in particular relates to its purchase of 2 nuclear plants which were due to go on stream sometime in 2018, but those nuclear plants in Georgia and South Carolina have been delayed, and the cost overruns have gone into the billions. There's a legal dispute involving this in the US, and all of this is now impacting Toshiba's bottom line. And the impact of this could go, it could be quite worrying for Toshiba. It's difficult at this point to gauge as to exactly how big the impact of this is going to be. It could range between $1 billion to $4 billion, and that could wipe out a large portion of Toshiba's capital.
So that's going forward then into 2016. I mean, the short-term, long-term prospects are looking quite bleak, would you say, for Toshiba?
At this point, it is looking a little dicey. The potential, if that write-down, as it's called, comes in at the lower end of about $1 billion, they can probably handle that. If it's much more than that, if it's coming up to about $4 billion, as some estimates are, that could mean that it wipes out its capital amount and it could be delisted from the Tokyo Stock Exchange. And of course, the reputational hit to it could be enormous going forwards.
Okay, it looks messy. Azhar, thank you very much.